What's up, guys? You're in the studio with Yas VW. I just wanted to do some cool content. I thought, you know what? I'm someone who really loves the creative process. It's like my favorite part of making music. So I just thought I'd take you a little bit behind Intergalactic. So let's get into it. Intergalactic is about, it's basically about a love that's so cosmic and undeniable that you almost can't really describe it. So in verse 2, I guess from the end of the hook going into verse 2, this is what the song sounds like. So the guitar sample is actually this instrument right here. And yeah, literally actually started with that. Yeah, I think that's when we had a conversation and I was like, I want to twist it up a little bit. I want something that's kind of upbeat, something that's kind of edgy, something that's a little bit more, there's like a certain bounce to it. And we were talking a lot about like how much both of us actually were like really love and were inspired by like Timbaland. Is one of like my favorite producers. I think heavy bass and the beat was what kind of drove the direction of where we took the song. Yeah. When everyone started playing this, I said, oh, we going old school, like Timbo style. I said, yeah, this is what I like. We were both talking a lot about like Timbaland, Dark Child, heavy influences of mine growing up. So yeah, man, I messed with it a lot. I said I really liked that. Started adding some bass to that as well, and that's when it got a little bit darker, a little bit edgier. One of my favorite parts of the song actually that I wanna get into is the intro. So that intro is actually none other than yours truly. I was like, look, a lot of the time I'll go studio and a lot of producers that I work with always say the same thing to me, and they're always like, I want to sample your vocals. Can we sample your vocals? Have you ever sampled your vocals? I said, you know what? Let me try and do that in a song of my own and see what's up. So this is a vocal sample. And it was me singing. And we just pitched it down. So it was literally me singing the octave higher. I think it's the octave. Can't be 2 octaves. I don't know if I can reach that, so I'm sure it's the octave. But yeah, we did that, and that literally was like the foundation of like what I was writing and me building the song. We did that in like 2 sessions. First session was most of the song. Second session was like the second verse, where I was like, you know, wanted to change up the flow a little bit more, get a bit more bouncy, with I guess how I was singing, or more of like a melodic flow. I'm not necessarily rapping, but doing something a little bit different. So just getting into the vocals a little bit. Everybody knows I'm a harmony babe. I can't lie. I don't know any song that doesn't have harmonies, any song of mine anyways. And yeah, sorry to my engineers, I know y'all hate all the tracks that I be making y'all do, but you know, essentially I had to lay down some harmonies for this one too. Wanted it to feel spacey, wanted us to feel like we're floating, dreamy kind of vibe. So I said, yeah, let's add some stacks here. So this is, I guess, a section of the song, the hook as well. This is a section that we're gonna show a little bit of like the different stacks that I do. No, I can't escape. With you I levitate. Intergalactic is the base of our friendship. So we've got like the main top line obviously, and we've also got like a pitched down version of the top line too. As you can hear here, I put some like, yeah, some higher harmonies, some lower harmonies. Chemistry. It's almost ecstasy. Radioactive, baby, they don't understand it. Yeah, I definitely like to create some feeling with that. I feel like a lot of my favorite songs, like I'm a brandy lover, do you know what I mean? So the harmonies have to come through strong here. So I've kind of got them like scattered all about the track, really. They kind of grow as the song goes on. But I had a lot of fun like doing that part as well. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's a little bit of a breakdown of Intergalactic. I just thought we'd dive into it a little bit. And I hope you guys are enjoying the song. Keep streaming, keep watching the visualizer, keep pushing it for me. I appreciate all the love I've gotten so far on it. And we'll be doing some more of this soon. Love you guys.